So beginning next year, Superior Courts in Maricopa and Pima counties will be absorbing all of the state's guilty except insane cases.
This comes after a new law dissolves the board that's been monitoring those cases for the past 30 years. The I-Team's Erica Stapleton has more on the controversy that led to the change and how this impacts community safety.
New year, new process. Starting in January, judges in Maricopa and Pima counties will take the place of the Psychiatric Security Review Board, or PSRB, what once was a 5-person board tasked with overseeing anyone in Arizona found guilty except insane. Those people were all convicted of violent crimes and sentenced to the state hospital for treatment. And it was up to the board to decide if they could get out early to live in the community on supervised release. Now that decision will be up to a judge.
The intention of both the courts that will be managing these cases is to have judges that have experience in this area.
Donald Jacobson, with Arizona's Administrative Office of the Courts, has been consulting on the transition process. The board came under criticism in April 2021 after Christopher Lambeth, who'd been under the board's watch after killing his grandparents, was accused of killing again, this time his group home housemate in Gilbert. After that killing, a new law got rid of the board in 2023. The board was supposed to operate throughout 2022, but records show too many members quit, and the governor's office never appointed any new members. So no hearings have been held since January 2022.
We're hopeful that we can make this transition as smooth as possible.
Jacobson says the plan is to prioritize cases with sentences expiring early next year. Then comes cases of those living in the community.
If an individual is decompensating in the community, then that has to be brought to the court's attention immediately. It is put on those care providers to notify the court should there be any issues.
These cases will require regular check-ins by the judge, but it will be up to the parties in the case, like prosecutors or the defense team, to request a hearing. Several lawmakers and advocates applauded the decision to move these cases to courts, but not everyone is happy with the move, including the board's former chairman, Dr. James Clark. In his resignation letter this year, he questioned whether judges will be prepared to take on these complex cases. The courts are expecting to take in more than 100 cases, which will be filed as mental health cases once courts get those records starting in January.
We are looking at these cases as an additional workload, but we think we can absorb them initially.
Jacobson says they're hoping to secure funding for this to consolidate all of these cases to dedicated judges and staff. But so far, this is not something the legislature has in the budget. Erica Stapleton, 12 News.